Here it is, guys. I only purchased these because of the thousands of you guys that have been hounding me to make this video. So here it is. You better thumbs it up. You better love it. You better enjoy it. Here we go. Better late than never. It's Shani, aka Total Makeup Junkie 101, and welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't filmed a video in what feels like forever. If you follow me on Snapchat, you guys know what's been happening in my life. My family recently lost my grandfather, and it was really bad and traumatic, and it was really sudden. And you guys know I am super committed to YouTube. YouTube is not my full-time job, but I love uploading twice a week, every Monday and Thursday. You guys know you can expect a video from me, except if there is something big happening in my personal life. And this was, of course, something big. It was something that had to come up first. And for all of you guys who have given me all of your love and support, especially to my Snapchat fam, I want to thank you guys so much. Honestly, from the very bottom of my heart, I really appreciate all of your guys' love, support, prayers. I am doing okay, but my family is coping, and we're all coping a little differently. And you know, life happens, things happen. So thank you guys for sticking with me. Despite everything happening in my personal life, you guys know that YouTube is my creative outlet. It's something I love to do. So honestly, I just could not wait to get back and start filming videos because it's something that I love and it's something that makes me happy. And I was really excited when my ColourPop order showed up. This is kind of a better late than never type video. Ever since these ultra satin lips released on the ColourPop website, I have been receiving hundreds, if not thousands of messages for me to review these. And to be perfectly honest, I really wasn't going to review them. The colors are gorgeous, as I would expect nothing less from ColourPop, but the formula seemed like something I wouldn't really like. But I will say that it was really wrong of me to knock them until I tried them, because after trying them, I'm impressed. Now, if you guys have seen my videos before, you know what to expect out of this review video. I'm going to do a full in-depth review. I will lip swatch every single color that I own, which is 15 of the colors that they release. So you guys probably already know the basic information on these products. You can pick these up on the ColourPop website exclusively. They retail for $6 a piece. This is what the outer packaging of them looks like. They come in the exact same tube as the ColourPop Ultra Matte lips. Now, the main thing that I was curious about was the formula, because I've never heard of a satin liquid lipstick. Now, what ColourPop means by their ultra satin lips is this is basically the sister or the cousin of their ultra matte lip. This formula, for the most part, goes on super opaque. The interesting thing is that every color is a little different in texture. I've actually found that the lighter shades tend to be thicker and more moussey than some of the darker shades, which tend to be a little bit more watery. That texture difference does make each color a little bit different to apply, but the final dry down and the wear of each and every color I have found to be very consistent across the board. The opacity of these is phenomenal, and the majority of the brighter or darker colors, especially the ones that have a red or pink tone to them, stain the lips a lot. Now, the main way that these differ from the ultra matte lips is that these do not dry down to that completely smudge proof, budge proof finish. I have found that these do have somewhat of a dry down, in the sense that when you first apply them, they apply a lot smoother and they go on really slick, but give them a couple of seconds and they almost dry down to a slightly tacky, almost like a thick lip balm type finish. I haven't found these to be particularly drying like I did with the Ultra Matte lips, but these aren't hydrating either. These aren't smudge proof or budge proof, nor does ColourPop claim them to be. These will transfer around like on a napkin or on a glass of water, but despite them transferring around a little bit, you are still left with a good amount of color on your lips. I can get these to last a good 6 to 7 hours if I'm not eating or drinking a lot. But if I'm eating particularly greasy food, they will break down within 3 to 4 hours. My biggest con with this formula is that it does tend to drift a little bit. It doesn't necessarily feather or bleed, but it will sink into your lip lines if you have a lot of lines in your lips, which I do. And it can get a little bit crusty, and you can kind of get that inner ring lip line that is really just not super attractive. These also feel tacky on the lips. When they have their final dry down, they never get to that completely powdery state. So when I'm talking and stuff, my lips are slightly sticking together, and that tackiness does make it feel a little bit heavy on the lips. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's not super lightweight. You can definitely feel lip product on your mouth. Now, before I give you guys my final thoughts and my overall review on this product, let's go ahead and jump into the lip swatches and the individual up-close swatches of all 15 of the colors that I have. ColourPop did actually release 16 colors in their original launch of this line, but the one color I don't have, which is called Dopey, has been sold out, I think, ever since the day they released. So I probably will get my hands on that color eventually whenever they decide to restock it. But for now, I have the other 15 that ColourPop released in their initial launch of these liquid lipsticks. So let's jump into it. First up, we have Magic Wand, which is a very light, slightly peach-based nude color. And this color does not go on streaky at all, which actually shocked me, especially considering the color of it. Echo Park is what I would consider to be a medium light true peach color, and I actually quite like this color. I wasn't expecting to like it as much on my skin tone, but it is really pretty. Tansy is such an interesting color and I love it. This one is a medium, very orange based brown. It's a super warm brown. Mess Around is a true medium, very gray based nude, and I actually really like this one. Now this one is quite a bit more watery and liquidy in formula than a lot of the other shades. I don't know if I just got a dud one or something. Frickin' Frack is gorgeous. This is a medium dark, slightly warm toned peachy tone nude. I feel like there are a lot of peachy tone nudes in this collection, but I love them. They are so flattering. Cozy is a really bright, slightly neon, slightly corally orange, but it's kind of like just a neon orange color. If you like those types of colors, you'll probably like this one. Lyin King is such an underrated color in this collection. It is a beautiful medium strawberry pink. It's probably one of the most wearable pink lip products I've ever worn. London Fog reminds me of a true strawberry red. You guys know how I said that the previous color, Lyin King, was a strawberry pink? This one is a strawberry red. It is so beautiful, and I actually feel like it's a really unique red color. The Rabbit was probably the biggest letdown in this entire collection. I was expecting a lot more out of this. This is a hot pink with a strong blue duochrome in it, but for some reason this shade is significantly more sheer than any of the other shades in this entire collection. Panda is a shade that has not been getting the recognition it fully deserves. This is a gorgeous medium dark grape purple with a little bit of berry tones in it. It is fully opaque. Lost is a really wearable red because it's one of those kind of understated muted brick reds. Prim is another color I love. This one I would honestly just describe as a chocolate covered cherry. It's that true deep brownish red that is just so gorgeous, so flattering. This is a color that I think practically any skin tone can pull off. Marshmallow is a very, very white-based gray. Now this one shocked me because it is so thick and opaque, and despite it having a white base, it's not streaky at all, it's not patchy at all. Toolips is a really nice chocolate brown with a gray undertone to it. It's really unique in that normally chocolate browns are either warm toned or neutral toned, and this is like a gray toned chocolate. And finally, we have what I think is the most fun shade out of the entire bunch. This one is called Petit Four, and this is a very, very blue toned medium gray. Really fun, really unique. I love the color. So I hope those individual lip swatches were helpful to you guys and you enjoyed it and it helped making your online shopping decisions easier. Please don't forget to thumbs up this video if it helped. In terms of scent, these don't have any particular added fragrance that I can tell. It just kind of smells like makeup. Not in a bad way, not in that gross like stale makeup way. It just, I don't know, just has a very like normal scent. Now my overall thoughts on this formula is that I am pleasantly surprised. I really, really underestimated these, especially once everybody started hyping them up, because everybody that I saw hyping these up were the same people who were hyping up the original Ultra Matte lips, and we all know how I felt about that formula. These are a serious improvement on that original formula. I know that ColourPop did improve on the Ultra Matte lip formula to a newer formula, which I actually do like, but these Ultra Satin lips are really nice. They're really comfortable. They don't dry out the lips. They do feel a little heavy and tacky, so if that's not your preferred lip product, you won't like these. But if the idea of a long-wearing liquid lipstick has really scared you away because you've heard people say how drying they can be, how hard they are to remove, how they can crack and flake and do all this weird stuff, how they don't reapply nicely, this is kind of like the best version of a liquid lipstick. You'll never have flaking issues with this formula. They will not crack. Super easy to reapply wherever you need them. So I like it. I give it a 2 thumbs up. So that pretty much wraps up my ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip review video. Please let me know in the comments below if this video helped you guys out. Also, if you guys want to know my favorite colors, I will be sure to write those in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for your support for me and my family in the past couple weeks. It's been really hard, but I'm happy that I get to go back to doing things I love. So yeah, I will talk to you guys in my next video on Thursday. I'll see you then. Bye! What the outer box on the packaging of them looks like. Kylie has 6 different shades as of 2 different color combinations in the 28 pan palette. I have the green brown combination.